What a lovely day. But alas, I am dehydration, so I must consume drink.
Please enjoy it.
soda.
Hi guys! Hello! Happy Sunday! I hope that you all are doing well. Sorry I ran behind again. This was all me though. I lost track of time when I was doing some other stuff, unfortunately. So, good news, I met up with friends. Bad news, I lost track of time. But I hope that you all are well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you all are having a good day so far. And having a good, hopefully the end of your weekend's not too bad for you guys. I see David in the chat. Hi, David. I see Lappy. Hello. I see Dewey with the redeems. Yes, I will hydrate in just a second. I see Fern. Hello again, Fern. And then, hello, Brian. I hope that you all are doing well. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't know what to draw today. Like, I have an idea, but I feel like you guys would get bored with it. But I legit don't really know what to draw today, so I was thinking maybe for the time being I could just sketch up what comes to mind, and unfortunately what comes to mind is more Alaska art, and I don't know why. It's just been the muse for the past couple of art streams, and it's been in my brain rent-free, and I don't know why. So I hope that you guys don't mind that too much if we draw a little bit of that today. I have like one sketch that I did on paper, but as for like the rest of the stream, they might just be beware more Alaska art.
What a lovely day. But
Hi,
alas,
son.
I am dehydration,
How are you doing?
so I must consume drink.
I'll hydrate here in just a second. Thank you for the hydrate. Help indeed. But, yeah, I don't really have too much else to say, to be honest, but I just don't really know what to draw today, so it just might be more Alaska art, and I hope that that is alright with you guys. It's just gonna be a chill day today, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. Surviving the heat wave. Oh no! How bad is it over where you are, son? How bad is it? I don't think it's terribly hot today where I'm at. Hold on, let me check. Give me un momento. How hot is it today? Never mind, it's 79. Whoopsie. But never mind, it's hot out, but it's not hot in my apartment, so it's fine. Ahoy! Is it, Luke? Hello! How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. How are things? I hope things are well. I'm just trying to explain that I am kind of in a art block, so an art stream was perfect today. I was mentioning your girl drew a lot of fun little designs for myself a while ago, and so like that has been on mind for a while. So I think I might still just draw those, but in terms of like what exactly we're drawing today, I don't know. It's just probably gonna be a lot of me. I hope that doesn't sound too selfish. maybe test out different styles, or maybe like try to practice posing or something like that. But I do have one thing, and we'll get there as it is. So let me get my what happened? There we go. I was like, why did the pen not want to show up?
Hey, come on!
Lappy!
You gotta let me back in!
For 2 years! Oh my god.
VIP!
You are indeed a
That stand
VIP.
for very inebriated pianist.
Thank you so much, Lappy, for the 2 years of Alaska Scuff. Thank you. Alaska. But thank you, Lappy, so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much. That means so much to me. I really appreciate it. But let me switch the screens here. Hold on. Like I said, I don't really have a whole lot to draw today. But I do have like a potential sketch, like a base that we could go off of that I might use for my 1.0, and then I think the rest of this empty space is probably just going to be used for just fun shenanigans. Scuff Bell. A less scuff. I like a less scuff, I think, a little bit. It's like a less scart or something like that. That's fair. Personally, participating in Art Fight has been a blessing for my art block. Oh yeah! How long does Art Fight go? I am not participating in it this year. I'll be honest, I haven't really participated in it, like, at all. But, how's it going? I hope it's going pretty well. I heard a lot of people have been having fun with Art Fight this year, so that makes me really happy to hear that people are having fun drawing other people's OCs and stuff like that. So, the whole month of July. Damn, okay. And then here I am selfishly drawing myself. But currently it's 78 Fahrenheit, but it was like 84 earlier. Ugh, yuck. I think my worst part is that when I'm in the state or when I'm in my state and everything, it's like the humidity is what gets me. It could be like 70, 80, something like that, and that's not terrible, but the minute you put in like more than 5% humidity, I'm not going outside. I hate humidity. Just came back from soccer for my daughter and it was very hot. 95 and humid. Ugh. Poor girls running in the sun for 60 minutes. Oh, Lappy, make sure that they stay hydrated, consume drink, and get that well-deserved rest. Good God. And soccer is a very, like, run-heavy sport, too. Good God. Humidity's horrible in combination with the heat. Absolutely. It's terrible. Absolutely bonkers. Okay, let me get an Alaska reference.
Lovely day.
Son, did someone say hydration?
So I must consume bread.
You weirdo. You absolute weirdo. Let me get my 1.0 reference real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Of course I didn't have that planned. I didn't have that ready because your girl is on it today. It's not like I was running late today. Hold on. Let me get this. I'll just add it as a new layer. There we go. Alright, cool. And then, I mean, the weirdo part, I take that as a compliment, good God. I started a week late and still managed to get in 3 attacks since then. That's so cool! Which might not seem like a lot, but since I do comic pages, I'm okay with that number. I mean, I'm a slow as hell artist. I am slow as hell. So, like, more power to you for getting that much done. Goodness gracious. Good, like, great job, because I can't go fast. I am a yapper when I stream, and so whenever I try to do art while streaming, your girl talks way too much. I'm actually gonna move this over, and then I'm gonna move this over. There we go. But yeah, your girl, I enjoy doing more cartoony styles, so I should be going faster, but of course I'm not. It's all fine. In my area, it's very hot. I'm sweating a little bit even though I have my fan next to me. Oh god. I know. I feel like it's gonna hit me a little bit because my AC has to be off or you guys can hear it really loudly. But I have a fan like at my feet right now, so hopefully I'll be okay. My latest attack took me 15 hours on the dot. Good lord! Good lord, that is way too much for me. Okay. So I'm gonna transfer this sketch on paper, on this digital paper real quick, hold on. I'm gonna turn up the music just a little bit because I realize every time I think the music's not that bad, it turns out it is way quieter than I thought, and I want you guys to listen to the music and everything. Okay. But, yeah, I think I'm just gonna maybe, I don't know, test out just some styles today. I think I'm gonna get the other fun little designs real quick because I may want to draw those again today. So let me get to my completed art here. Hold on. Why is that there? Why is that in my completed art folder? Oh no, what did I do? Okay. I do have to say, the positive reception that I got for the Fantasy Alaska made me so happy. You guys don't even know. I had so much fun making that one because of all the archery references I can make in it because your girl does archery. So the fact that you guys were super excited to see it makes me super happy. So, yeah, I might draw like all of these maybe today, maybe like some fun little sketches, maybe practice poses or something like that. But yeah, we got a lot of references. we got a lot of stuff to go off of today. But I'm not entirely sure what I want to draw today exactly, but maybe I'll let you guys choose. Like after I finish this little base Alaska here, then maybe I can ask you guys what you want to see, like which version you want to see more, and then we can go from there. So just let me sketch this on, what am I doing? I can't think today. Also, it's D&D night today, so I do have to leave around 6-ish maybe, so I can get myself something to eat beforehand. And also I need to talk with my friend about another campaign I'm going to be a part of here on the 26th. So I think from here on I may not be able to do too many Saturday streams as normal, so just as a heads up to that. So something ridiculous happened at my job. Oh no. Oh no. Like over the weekend? Oh no. I always feel, is it bad that I low-key always feel just a little bit guilty when I hear you guys say that you're like having to go to work on the weekends and then here I am with like a typical 9 to 5. I feel low-key kind of guilty, but I know the weekends off for me are kind of, it's like the norm, but I still feel that won't stop me from feeling bad. But is that too loud? That might be a bit too loud. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're just gonna chill out today, I think. Let's see. I know I asked how Art Fight was going and everything. Are there any projects that anyone in chat is working on not today in particular, but whether it be like for Art Fight or if it's for just a personal project or anything? Do any of you guys have anything that you're working on? I know some of you guys post some stuff in my Discord and everything, and I always have a lot of fun seeing your guys' projects, whether it be digital art related or not. It always makes me really happy to see you guys excited working on stuff that you really love. So I know I Haven't been able to do too much artistically yet because I've been so busy trying to prep to get my new setup and everything. But once that's over, I might get the inspiration to do more stuff. But... if I can... I know I don't have my stabilizer on while I'm doing sketches, but still, like, my hand is particularly shaky today. Ugh. Do you guys just get that, where your hands just have the shakes a little bit today? I feel like that's been me lately. You know, this music is from Patrick's Parabox. We haven't played Patrick's Parabox in a hot minute, and I have not finished that game at all. Maybe we can go back to that. Like, maybe if I'm not feeling an art mood or something, then we can go back to, like, Muse Dash or Patrick's Parabox, depending on if I'm feeling like solving puzzles or practicing my rhythm gaming. Be one or the other. You know what I need to... I still have the art for it. You know what I need to, like, stop being a coward about is freaking backgrounds. I am terrified of drawing backgrounds. I need to do better. I still have that one Genshin piece I did the sketching for, but I still haven't done the official, like, line art for that background yet. I'm watching lots of tutorials on how to create your own comic book. Oh, Brian, that's exciting! Oh, I know, I feel like I've heard you mention characters and stories before and everything, but yeah, is it like... I mean, obviously it should be for an original story and everything, but how's the story progression and all of that? Okay, I will fix that hand, but for the time being, I'm just trying to sketch this so I can get rid of this reference. It looks so flippin' wonky. There we go. A little better. A little better. Still don't like it. I know. I need to practice. Just drawing more fun, dynamic poses. I feel like I make all my characters in more static poses. Maybe we can do that after we finish this one. Okay. I'm gonna move this reference a little closer. I wonder if I should have it on the other side, actually, because your girl's right-handed. I can't see the reference. I'm thinking, I swear. It's going good so far. I already got the plot and the monsters and killers' names, but I still need to figure out the backstory of each characters. Sometimes I feel like you would think that sometimes coming up with the characters, like, backstory would be not too bad, but then when you really start thinking about it, you're like, wait, what do I want them to be again? I get that. I get that. Coming up with characters and then trying to flesh them out a bit more after you're coming up with so many things. I totally get that. What am I trying to do here? What am I trying to do here? Hold on, I'm blanking. I am out of it today. Oh my gosh. I wanted to do something off screen and then for some reason my brain just couldn't comprehend. Okay. All right. What seems to be a mess, pointless, colorless. It's a mess, you know, this hopeless life of mine. No friends to be with. I'm really so jealous of all the beautiful colors of yours. Heavy shadows, scary nightfall, erased all the lines I've got. I want to scream but can't open my mouth. A broken piece of chalk is enough to connect the dots. Because I'm still alive, there's me a meaning right. People in this world are colorful, the ugly and the beautiful. Make up colors in this world, hey, just pick up your pencil, crayons and be colorful. I'm sure this world is wonderful. I forgot how my ears look. Hi Sona, hello! How are you doing? I hope you're well. Art indeed. Oh, I'm a comic to be like an anthology series like Goosebumps with lots of connections. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. I can see how that would be difficult for sure. Well, good luck. I hope everything goes well with it. Each one is a miracle. Hey, just pick up your pencil, crayons and take colorful. You see this world is wonderful. I don't know if I want to make my ears larger or smaller. See you later. Well, thanks you so much for staying as long as you did, Lappy. Good luck, and I hope little one doesn't pass out from the heat or anything. Make sure she stays hydrated, and it'll all be good. Have a good one, and we'll see you in the next stream you hop in on. We'll see you later. Ooh, I don't like that. Also, there might be at some point a little bit into the stream where I might have to turn on the fan because for some reason my art program has been overheating my computer lately. So, yeah, not fun. I don't want my computer crashing. So, but just as a quick heads up there. Oh my god. Is it bad that I like to draw my VTuber model as much as I do? Is that a bad thing? I don't think it is, but I don't know. It always feels like every now and then there's a weird stigma that happens every now and then in like the VTuber community where it's like, oh, you're drawing yourself again or something like that. I don't know. Like, does that bother you guys all that much? Or... Because I think it's fine, but I know some people aren't happy with it sometimes. But yeah, I never saw a problem with it, but I feel like I see it every now and then where it's like, I don't know, it just seems like people just get mad over the weirdest stuff anymore. You know what I mean? Whether it be like a design, or you drawing the design too much, or what, I'm not sure. I don't see a problem with that. I don't either. I can never have enough Alaska. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't mind. Nah, I like my OCs as well. I do the same thing if I could draw. It's never too late to draw. It's never too late. We all just get our muses somewhere else. I mean, some might say that my art style is too simplistic. I remember seeing somewhere on my feed, like I guess this VTuber got denied a commission because I guess the artist said that their design was too simple. And I was like, huh? That's it. That doesn't seem right. I don't think that seems like if you don't wanna take a commission from a certain person or anything like that, that's one thing. But to say that like a design is too simple, like there could be a reason why they made the design the way that they did, you know? The reason like all my designs are a little more on the simplistic side is because I want to make them easier to draw for me as well as like for you guys, you know? But I still think that there's enough detail and care put into it despite a more simplistic designs, you know? I don't think that's too bad. If you want more complex designs, I totally get that, for sure, but I don't think it's necessary. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's totally fine. But, I don't know, I guess some people have a stigma that all VTubers need to have a difficult design, and I'm just like, I don't think so. I don't think at all. But I don't know. It's a little different for everybody, I think. Trying to see. I forget my own design sometimes. Does that happen to anybody else? I'll be drawing and then I'll be like, I shit you not, I have had a situation where I'm drawing and I think to myself, if I'm not looking at a reference right away, and I'm just like, which color is, like which eye is which color again? I've had that happen before. So, I don't know. Yeah, the artist's mind can mess you up the most sometimes, I think. But I have indeed had that issue before where I'm just like, wait, is this a design on my... Is this a thing on my design? Or am I just freaking out and going crazy? Also, what was I just about to say? But yeah, it's just, I mean, gosh darn it, man, art is art. Have fun with it. I'm just here doing some silly sketches today because I don't feel like doing anything terribly professional today. Not that I do anything professional in the first place, but you know what I mean. But yeah, you know what I mean. So, I don't know, funny story actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So, I have told my parents in the past that I've streamed, like I stream, but I don't think they fully realize what that means, and I haven't had the guts to show them my stream or anything, because I don't think they'd care, honestly. I feel like my mom would be pretty on board with it, but at the same time, I'm always like, it's not important to tell them. They got other stuff going on. And so, I was working on the Fantasy Alaska design, and my mom really wanted to see it. And she she was like, "Oh, what's this for?" And I was just like, "Oh, it's just some kind of character design." And my mom is 100% supportive of, like, I need to make my own children's book or something like that. She's got this in her head that I'm gonna be the next children's book author or something like that. I don't know. But then I showed her like all of the other designs and I said, yeah, these are the same character basically, and she was like, oh my god, you could make them all sisters. And I was like, Mom, stop right there. And she was like, no, think about it, like, oh my god, they're all different sisters who do like different things and they come together. And she was like coming up with this whole YA novel kind of shtick, and I was like, Mother, please, no, they're the same person. And she was like, oh, you'll think about it. I love it. Hi, Yellow, what's up? Here's a daily dad joke. I got carded at the liquor store and my Blockbuster card accidentally fell out. The cashier said, never mind, bro! That's so bad. Parents like to embarrass everything. I feel that. Really, there's nothing wrong with something simple? That's what I'm saying. I like more simple designs because I like drawing more simple designs and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess some people have this stigma that every VTuber needs to have a really complex design full of accessories and all of that. And I'm just like, man, that's just not me. That's just not me. You know? I like my simple designs, but yeah, I guess some people are like get really upset, I guess, if you don't have a really complex design or something. I don't know. There's just random people out there who are so weird about VTuber art. I don't know. This is why I am not trying to get popular. Hi CJ, hello. How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. How are things? Happy weekend. But yeah, it's just been chill. It's just been chill here. And I think I feel like you guys appreciate the more simplistic designs a little bit too. I know one of you came to me, not on stream, but one of you came to me like off stream and said that they really liked all the little designs that I made because they were a little more simple, and they felt like they could actually draw that, and I was just like, oh, I'm here for that. Embarrassing your kid is the biggest weapon you can have and use it. That is legal. Oh my god. My dad used to embarrass me all the time when I was growing up and stuff like that, but then I got to the age where I was fine with my dad doing embarrassing stuff, because at that point I'd just probably join him, but like silly little stupid dances or something like that. But my mom, I don't know, she thinks I'm gonna become the next like big YA novelist or children's book author or something like that, and she keeps coming up with these ideas and all of that, and I'm like, Mom, I love that you're so supportive, but at the same time, like, That's never gonna happen. I tried to explain visual novels to her because I do have an idea for something, but I can only picture it in like a visual novel format, and she did not get the premise. She was like, well, can't you just read it? And I'm like, well, technically you are, but it has like visuals and blah blah blah. And she's like, that's a video game? I'm like, I'm trying so hard to explain it to her, and she wasn't getting it. Bless her heart, she tried though. But yeah, that was some of my conversations with my parents over the 4th of July. Okay, I'm trying to remember how my trying to remember how the lines on my thing work here. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember how my own art works. I'm trying to remember how my model works. I really don't know how my family will react to me being a writer for an indie series, but that's so cool though! Oh my gosh. I know that there are, I hope that they would react to it positively, but I'm also aware that I have some very supportive parents compared to other people out there, so I know I can't have the biggest say when it comes to that, but we support you! We support you, CJ, 100%. Oh my goodness. I try my best to support, cause I love art. I love ooh, sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. Like, I try to support where I can. Oops, I merged on the wrong layer. Hold on. And, like, there's so much hard work and creativity and love and effort that's put into art, you know? And that's like half the reason why I love art so much, is because of just, you can see all the hard work that people put in it, you know? And it's kind of, I don't know. That's like half the reason why I enjoy art as much as I do, is because I love seeing the joy in other people making it, you know? So yeah, I love art in all forms, whether it be writing or drawing or crafting or anything like that. I love art so much. And even though I may not be the best artist out there, gosh darn it, I am having fun showing off my own creativity where I can too. So, and I'm glad I have like a bunch of awesome artists in here who believe the same. So, we support you in here. Whether it be working on that comic series or writing or video games or anything like that. Just know that you got at least one person out there who's like, yeah, do it! And I will be there for ya. Now, if only my hand can just not be shaky today. I guess I could use the stabilizer, but I don't like using the stabilizer much for drawing, like sketching. I love this song so much. This is from ZZZ. I love it. Maybe we can do another ZZZ stream. I know I haven't really done like any ZZZ streams. It's just, you know, for streaming, you just need like a game that you can just play off stream so you don't get that overwhelming feeling that you need to stream constantly in front of people and that you can't progress in games that you really want to progress in unless you stream. Yeah, ZZZ is that for me. Is 100% that for me. So that's why I don't stream ZZZ all that much. Help indeed. That's why I don't stream ZZZ much. I think I've only streamed it, excuse me, twice on here, but I really do enjoy that game. It's very fun. I know they just released the trailer for Yuzuha, and I think I might go for her. She seems like a really fun character. Plus, I need more support units on my team. I need more support units bad. Hi Barry, hello. I didn't realize that was you with the help. But how are you doing? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for stopping by. How are things? Okay. ZZZ is also corny, but I love that about it. It gives me, not the old man jump scare, it gives me like I don't know, Saturday morning cartoon vibes a little bit. I can't describe it. I know it's considered a gooner game and everything, but honestly the fan service isn't even that bad in the game. Cause half the time when like you are fighting, you're not even paying attention to like the fight animations because you're too busy fighting, basically. It's too intense for you to focus, and really outside of that, like the cutscenes are so tame. They're not bad at all. I love it. I'm so behind on ZZZ. I thought it was gonna be the Hoyo game that hooked me. It didn't. Oh, it hooked me. It hooked me. I uninstalled Star Rail and everything. The gameplay for ZZZ is so refreshing. I like it. That's like half the reason I play, is mostly for the gameplay and such, but the characters let me stay because honestly all the characters are so good. I love them. They give so much attention to everybody, including like 4 stars and stuff like that. That we do need more 4 stars though. I will say that. We do need more like A rank characters. We're starting to all Hoyo games I think are starting to fall into that thing, except for Genshin. Genshin's been pretty good with it lately, but like all of the Hoyo games, it feels like so far they're just like, here's a 5-star. Here's another 5-star. Here's yet another 5-star. And you're like, where are the 4 stars? And they're like, don't worry about it. I got Lycon as a starting present and haven't taken it off my lineup. Like, Lycon's good though. Like, what do you mean? I definitely watch the VOD when it's up. Lycon's so good though. I actually finally built my Lycon when I finally got Hugo. So far, I'm a loser. I have all the guy characters in that game so far. And so Hugo is so much fun to play. Oh my gosh. Love him. I'm gonna hold off on the ribbons for just a second until I can get the actual dress part. But I'm gonna shorten that just a little bit. But yeah, there's plenty of fun characters in that game. Yeah, I'm having a blast with it. I like the gameplay for ZZZ, and there's a lot going for ZZZ, but I don't know, something's still missing with Hoyo games for me. That's fair. That's fair. I know, yeah, ZZZ does a lot of quality of life updates for sure. And yeah, they do a lot of quality of life updates, actually. But I think what I like about ZZZ is that they made me like the main characters too. Like the story regarding the main characters, Belle and Wise. One, they're their own character, and so like you're not naming them after yourself or anything. You're naming the account that they're using after yourself, but you're not necessarily naming them, and the focus is, they do have like a big story focus too, and I think that's what I like about it, is because that they're their own characters, and I really enjoy their characters. Like, I love how different they are, where like Wise loves all these documentaries and more chill out vibes, and Belle is over here loving heavy metal and horror flicks, like gory slasher flicks. I love it. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, I love those two. And I think that's like one of the big reasons why I love ZZZ as much as I do. Like, they know how to build their characters, I think. I didn't really think this pose through for the 1.0 because of the skirt. Hold on. Corin also kicks ass. Victoria Housekeeping is goated. I love Corin. Oh my gosh, her playstyle is pretty fun. At least the gacha hasn't trapped me. I've been actually pretty good at not spending too much in ZZZ. It actually shows me a little bit of mercy. Oh my god, when I was trying to pull for Harumasa and Miyabi on Miyabi's first run and everything, oh my god, I was the luckiest I've ever been. I had, in like so many pulls, it wasn't even that many pulls, I managed to get like a C3 Harumasa and a 1 Miyabi, so a C0 Miyabi, a C3 Harumasa, and we got 1 for 3, so I really only got him 3 times. And then I got both their things with like the free pulls I was giving. I didn't have to spend a dime on any of that. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, yay! Which is good because Harumasa's my main, so we archers have to stick together. And also, his story made me cry. In ZZZ, it's hard to fight the gacha menu, so I haven't used it but once. That's fair. I've done a good job at not pulling too much, but yeah, I saved up a lot, and then when Harumasa and Miyabi came out, Miyabi does so well on C0 anyway, so like I focused all my stuff on Harumasa, and he's also, like, him and Miyabi are my top, like my top DPSs. It's crazy. Hugo's like my second go-to DPS, but because he's also ice and Miyabi's frost, they're the same thing. So, I did not get, Yizhuan though. I did not get, the only one that I've gotten from Yunquei Summit so far was Pen Yinfu, the panda. That was about it. I didn't think I needed them, honestly. And I didn't really like Yizhuan's fighting style all too much, and yeah, Jufufu's fine. I just didn't need her because I have lighter, so. But not gonna lie, I have no idea how to use the discs. Basically, you're just like okay. How do I explain the discs in ZZZ? And I'll talk about Date Everything so far. I'll talk about Date Everything in just a bit, but the discs. We're gonna take a break from this. The discs in ZZZ, so it's like, what's the menu setting? So like this is your W engine core, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ignore me, there's a bit of a lag on my thing, so the disc one, they kind of work like the artifacts in Genshin a little bit. And so how it works is Disc 1, the main stat is always gonna be HP. The main stat in Disc 2 is always gonna be attack. That is an awful attack, hold on. And then the main disc in 3 is always going to be defense. And then when you get to Disc 4 through 6, they can get core values, they can get like core main stats based on a couple things. So I believe 4, if I remember correctly, is crit rate, crit damage, and obviously the HP, attack, percentages, and stuff like that. And then 5, you'd want to focus more on, depending on the character you're trying to build, type. Like ice, or physical, or electric, or something like that. That's where 5 would go, would be the element type. Element type. And then 6 is always just kind of another percentage when it comes to like attack and stuff like that. So, for example, now the sub-stats are a different story, but those are the main stats. So, like, or is it 6 that handles crit damage, crit rate? I'm trying to remember. But anyways, and then 6 can handle, I think, some support. 6, I believe, is the only one that has, like, impact, so that would be for more stun characters like Lycon and be lighter, and then random defense, Caesar, but because she needs impact for her defense, believe it or not. So you gotta read up on the characters. So, like, for example, my lighter, he really only needs the impact one. So all the other ones, I ended up focusing a little bit on crit damage, crit rate, and he does have there's no other place to put impact, basically. It's not really even a substat, so you really need like a W engine and disc 6 to really make an impact on that. Haha, pun intended. But like, for example, my Harumasa, his substats, I tried to focus the substats on HP, attack, defense, because I can't change the main stats of those. I focus on getting those via the substats. And so because his W engine focuses on, because I have his W engine had a crit rate boost, I try to focus my substats on attack, because he needs attack, crit rate, and crit damage. And so I focus the rest of the discs on crit damage and trying to get as much of that as I can. Thankfully, it shows a little bit more mercy. At least for me, it's shown a little bit more mercy. And yeah. Sorry, my mouse died. Hi, dude, what's up? I'm talking about ZZZ disk drives a little bit. I'll still talk about Date Everything, don't worry. And also, hi Barley, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Miyabi, Yanagi, and Astra Yao are such a lethal combination. I have Astra, Yao, and Miyabi. I do not have Yanagi yet. I don't think I need her, to be honest. The recommendations they give are actually following what you say. Yeah, that's another nice thing about ZZZ, is that they give, like, recommendations based on, like, a base game stat, and then what players are doing. So you won't get the player one in the immediate patch, because, like, the character just came out. But usually in, like, the second phase, or even in the next patch, they'll usually show, like, what the players are typically doing a little bit with that, too. But 6 also has impact for stunners. Yes, exactly. I have no idea what talking to the music lady does. Oh my gosh, yeah, in Bardic Needle, right? So our robot store owner in Bardic Needle, basically, you have these craftable materials. I forget what they're actually called, but they kind of look like, it's something related to the disc, and it kind of, what's it look like? Something like this a little bit. And it's like in blue, pink, and orange. And it kind of looks a little something like this. And basically, you give her those, and blue equals, if I can type, blue equals a 3-star, purple or B rank. Purple is a 4-star or A rank, and then yellow is a 5 or S rank disc drive, basically. And so when you give her those, and you can craft them, so if you have like a shit ton of purple ones, you can craft them into yellow ones, which is so nice because they do give you quite a bit of those. So when you give her those, she'll randomly create some for you, or when you go into her store, you can actually click, if you're looking for a particular one to focus on, while it may cost more of these per random pull, you can target certain ones. So let's say I'm missing like a really good electro disc drive for my Harumasa. So then I will pick the artifact or the disc that I would need. So he handles more like attack percentage, extra electro damage, and all of that. So I would pick whatever set I need. You do have to complete it first before you can request it. So you would have to do the, you'd have to do the initial one in Scott Outpost first before you can go talk to her and ask for the disk drive. So you would have to do that at least once first, but then after that, you're golden to go back to her. And so what I can do is when you go to her store, all of these are empty, like empty pluses and such. If you click on one, it'll then highlight it. So then while it would cost more of these to make them, you could have it so they all focus on this one. So that, so that way you can take that risk, or you can unclick it and then just have the risk of all 6 of these showing up at once, basically. There is another item. I also forget what that item is called, to be honest, but if you have that, then you can focus on a main stat. Don't make me lose my train of thought! I just lost it! Oh my god. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? So, I lost it. What was I just saying? Hold on. Oh, yeah, there's another item in that, you can use it to request a certain... You can request for a certain stat. I forget what the item is actually called, but you do accumulate those throughout your time playing the game, and then also in some of the shops you can obtain it. But then if you use it, if you click on it and then click on the main stat that you want for that particular section, so let's say like why did my music disappear? So like let's say if we're keeping the Harumasa thing going and I want like electro damage for this. If I used that extra item, then I can guarantee, and if I click on electro damage, then I can guarantee for at least one of those, it would guarantee me an electro damage boost stat, basically. So yeah, that's how she works. It's really not that difficult, but they don't do the best at explaining it. But it's really once you know what's going on, it's so easy. But yeah, if you don't know what's going on right away, then yeah, it's a little difficult. But I hope that helps. But yes, Barley, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. I got Bernice. That's all I care about. Haven't played since. I don't even have Bernice yet. I do like Bernice's character quite a bit, though. She's so fun. But I do have Hugo, and I'm hoping to get Yuzuha, and what's sad is that what's sad is now I really want Yuzuha, Alice, and Monato whenever he comes out, because I'm weak. So I really need all three of those guys. I feel like I'd have fun with those. I don't even know what Monato is, but I believe he should. I feel like he's gonna be playable. He's got a giant ass sword. We saw it in the preview trailer. So, but yeah. Anyways, random talk over. But I hope that helps. Yeah, I'm glad to see that it did help. I'm sorry that I lost my train of thought there in the middle of it. Just the sudden noise got me confused. So Hi Steely Dan, hello. All right. Would you guys bear with me for a second? While I turn on a light on the side here. It's getting really cloudy out of nowhere. I'm not gonna change screens, my model's just gonna freak out. Okay, I'm back. But alright, cool.
What a lovely day. But alas, I am dehydration, so I must consume
I never played ZZZ before. I only heard the Bernice song. I mean, doesn't that have like 11 to 12 million views on YouTube or something? That is totally understandable if that is your only introduction to ZZZ. I will say the trailers are... Some of the trailers can be a bit extreme. Some of them are awesome. Some of them might be a bit extreme or like might give you the wrong idea about the game, but I thoroughly enjoy the characters in there and everything. I've had so much fun with the game. Just good music and good vibes overall. But yeah, if you're not... I think at this point, if you're not familiar with how Hoyo games work, there might be a bit of a learning curve, but for the most part, I mean, it's a pretty simple game. Walk around, fight, do quests, very fun. And the stories have been very fun. The character stories really let the characters shine for sure. Same with the hangout events. You learn a little bit about the characters through the hangout events too. I will say, I have been trying, and when you do the hangout events, you can get like a dynamic background wallpaper for the game when you hit the pause menu and stuff like that, and I've been trying to get Hugo's. Hugo, though, is so flippin' flirty, it is hilarious. He's unabashedly flirty, but I really loved Hugo's character in the story, so that's fine. It's a certified banger. It is 100% a certified banger. I'm trying to think. Yeah, at some point, I think it was until Harumasa, actually. I think it was until Harumasa that almost all of the trailers had like some kind of vocal performance connected to them. And then Harumasa's, I think, was one of the first ones that didn't have vocals in his trailer. But I mean, to be fair, Harumasa's character trailer was way more serious than any of the trailers we had out there so far. The teasers are something different, but Harumasa didn't really even get a teaser trailer. His teaser and his demo were like in the same package. Compared to like Astra Yao, for example, where her demo was really cute and adorable, like she's taking out the player on a date basically and stuff like that. Super sweet. And then the teaser is heart-wrenching. It is heart heart-wrenching. It makes me cry every time. I actually watched her English VA react to it, and she was bawling her eyes out. I was like, I don't blame you, Molly. But I don't like how the skirt's going. Hold on. I don't like this skirt. Give me a second. I need to bring it in a little bit. There we go. It's like a thinner... There we go. But, yeah. I will say, Astriel's teaser is probably my favorite. And the same with Trigger, too. The sniper character from Obel Squad. Yeah, her demo was so flippin' fun. It was like one of those car chase scenes, and she's doing all these wacky, crazy stunts and everything, and then the teaser happens, and it's literally trauma! It's so good. And she lost her eyes, I think, during the Hollow Zero that happened, the big hollow that appeared within the game and stuff like that. And I believe she's basically, if I remember correctly, she's basically blind outside of the hollows, but I believe because she's mildly corrupted in her eyes, that she can see a lot better when she's within the hollow, and that's why she's a really good sniper still. But we haven't seen her face till then. Why are the characters that I like so much always the ones that are, like, potentially the ones prone to getting more corrupted in the hollows than any other character? Like, Harumasa and his disease that he has, where if he's in a hollow when his body eventually just gives out, he would immediately turn into an ethereal. And, yeah, it was... I don't know. And then Trigger with her eye situation and everything, and Astriel's teaser, where basically she was in and Miyabi's animated demo, not animated demo, but animated short story, like short animated movie that she had, because she's a bit more of an important character, so her lore's tied a little more tightly to the story and such, so she was a more highly anticipated character. And her animated movie got me pretty good too, especially when she was like, when she started crying and when she was like demolishing all those ethereals while crying at the same time, and you could hear the cries and the flames. I was like, oh my god, girl! Oh, it was so good. Why are the characters that I like so much the ones that are inflicted with way too much trauma? But it's so good. And then, I will say though, Astra Yao's, teaser is probably one of my all-time favorites though, because of just the tonal shift compared to her demo. Oh, and basically she's doing a singing, she's doing like a opening singing act for a charity event to commemorate those who died in Hollow Zero, or who were missing from Hollow Zero and have never come back, and then 100% they're most likely dead. And so it goes into a flashback of when she was a little girl, because this, like, the Hollow Zero happened like over a decade ago in the story. And so it shows a flashback of her when she was a little kid, and she's being saved by the team and such, but the ethereals were closing in on them, and so in a desperate attempt to make sure that she, the kid, was fine, they sacrificed themselves to save her, basically, and she was the only survivor within that small group. And you can tell that she's, even like to that day, when she's singing for this charity event, she still feels sorry that she couldn't do anything for him, so the only thing that she really could do was sing that song during the charity event. And it cuts out where you see her tears falling onto the flowers that she's holding, that are wrapped around by the green wire that pulled her out of the hollow, basically. When One of my favorite teasers that ZZZ put out. Oh, it made me cry. Oh. Hi, Sui. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm talking about trailers that we were talking about ZZZ for a little bit, and now I'm talking about like some of my favorite characters and some of my favorite trailers for that game, basically. But how are things? I hope things are well. I'm turning down this music in particular because I feel like this might accidentally block me in certain countries if I have this playing too loud. But yeah, I'm just kind of doing some sketching and chatting today, so I'm not really expecting to get much done today, to be honest, but we'll see. But I hope your Sunday's going well. I hope you're feeling rested and relaxed after all the ESA stuff, and I hope all is well. Give me a second. Let me get the lines on this real quick. I do like drawing the patterns on my skirt. I do enjoy that very much. I think it's so simple, but I like the elegance of it. Gosh darn it, I need W engine chips. Good luck. I know, I find myself running out of those all the time. Finished another playthrough of System Shock 2. The new remaster on Impossible. Surprisingly was less of an issue than I thought. Well, that's exciting. I'm glad. Hopefully it was fun, but I'm glad it was good to hear. Hi, Colby. Hello. You were sketching earlier? Heck yeah. What were you sketching, Colby? I hope all is good. I'm gonna turn up the music again. All right, there we go. Okay. I don't really know. Yeah, today's just kind of a whatever day, I think. I didn't really know what to draw today, so I'm drawing more of, selfishly, I'm drawing more of me. But why? I'm not entirely sure, but it's fine. Sketching Annie? 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 Who is that? Okay. I think... Hold on.
That doesn't even rhyme.
Yeah, it does.
Bring it back. Out of those. Everybody up.
Would you sign off?
Turn my cup. Out of those.
Okay, perfect. I like that.
Would you sign off?
Okay, let me erase what I don't need real quick. If I do any more just like random drawing stuff in the future, what would you guys like to see? just because I'm sure at some point you're gonna get tired. I know I heard one of you in here, I think it was Fern that said it, that said you can never get enough Alaska, but at the same time, I feel like you guys will get enough Alaska at some point. So, like, if I do another one of these, I'm not sure what to draw things. What would you guys like to see? I think I have an idea for a couple things, but I'm not entirely sure what you guys would like to see. Because I want to make sure that you guys are having fun with the art too. Also putting together a folder full of references that I can send to different artists with the goal of hopefully doing my own model at the end. Oh yeah! Have fun, Suey! Good luck! Oh, I know all the prep that goes into getting everything ready for references for artists, making sure you got all the right overlays, making sure that everything's working properly once you do get the assets that you need. I get it, for sure. Goodness gracious. Annie, she made Nero, the artist VTuber behind Nero-sama. Oh, gotcha. But I know nothing about art. That is what commissions are for. How's everyone's weekend been? It's been good. We played, oh yeah, I need to talk about Date Everything too. But yeah, we played some Date Everything yesterday, and I will get into that after I read the rest of the comments. But yeah, we had a pretty fun day yesterday and a pretty good weekend overall. All I've gathered is artists. All I've gathered is artists don't like words like we programmers do. What? Huh? Have you just gathered artists? Are you trying to like get ready to talk to someone to commission them or what? I'm not entirely sure. If you need any like recommendations for like artists for backgrounds or overlay art or anything like that, let me know. I can help out. I got a couple people that I've either commissioned or considered commissioning, especially with like overlay or assets like for the about pages and stuff like that. I can show you. You can always go to my references, or if you need any recommendations, I've gotcha. I like Alaska drawings. I've made a few. Yes, you have, Colby. Yes, you have. You've made some pretty good ones from what I've seen in the Discord and everything. Thank you guys again for taking the time out of your day to just make art of me. That's so crazy to think. But I like Never Enough. How about my favorite OC, Alaska Ball? Oh my god. The evil twin of Alaska Bell. Just popped in my head. Here's a challenge. Mecha Alaska. I suck at drawing mecha. That's why I haven't drawn Ortho at all from Twisted Wonderland, is because I can't draw robots. I think it'd be cool though. Oh, I need to. Definitely will need to. Ooh, before I forget. I'm not talking about like Alaska stuff. I'm talking about like other stuff outside of Alaska, I think. I'll have to fix that hand. Here we go. That if I want artists to do something, just throw images at them, because words don't work. Oh, yeah, no. Like, an artist definitely prefers a reference over, they're, like a, how do I describe it? You can use words, but, it can be really difficult for them to truly interpret what you're trying to say. If you don't. Here, I can show you an example of what I gave Amaji when I was showing off my 2.0. Where did I put that? Hold on. Like I have a whole ass folder. That's why, when I do references, I have all these images because I can use those as like a direct reference, because how the hell are you going to describe this to me in words, you know? You know, it's kind of a mindset like that. You can use words for a reference, like if you need to be on a certain side of something, make note of that. But for the most part, yeah, they 100% would prefer pictures because it's just easier for them to understand what you truly want out of them, basically. Because, and then I know, here, I can give an example. Not for like one where I used minimal words and everything. Like this commission, you guys can see this, right? Yeah. When I got this commission from Gustavo, I was like, hey, I love your art. Would you be able to, would you be able to commission this for me? Here is my direct model reference, and then a sketch of it. And while I may not know the pose entirely that I want, would you be able to draw me in a pose of me hugging my little seal mascot, Sealy Dan? And Gustavo was like, this is perfect. Yeah, I can do that, no problem. So that's like this is like one of the commissions I've done for very, very minimal words when it comes to what I'm looking for. Where is my stuff that I've done for commissions? Hold on. Ah, there it is. Ah, there it is. So when I was doing an Amaji, when I was making the reference for Amaji, this is like the exact thing that I gave Amaji. So obviously I drew what was on the left-hand side. I drew that part. But these were all of the references that I took and what I was looking for in certain designs. So, and then the few words that I had, like aiming for a 60s futurism look with this new design here on the left-hand side, a boxier dress, bright patterns, pop art, and go-go boots. And I said I did this design on stream, and we all really liked it, but I'm welcome to more ideas for the dress if you have any. I would like to keep the hairstyle, shape of the dress, and boots though. So that's kind of the thing, like really show what you prefer in words, but show what your references are getting and everything. Oh, I gotta see if I can... Yeah, and I have a whole folder of just nothing but like, there's my background references. Hold on. Now, I drew, here, hold on. Now, I drew exactly what, when I was commissioning Nalem for my reference, you would not believe the amount of references I gave Nalem for ideas of what I was looking for in my retrofuturism stuff. This was like the entire thing that I provided Nalem. These were all the pictures that I was providing Nalem with in terms of like thinking ahead of what I was truly looking for and stuff like that. So, and then I have my own drawing, so while I did end up drawing it, I still made notes about what I was looking for, and then when Nalem offered to do the overlay for this screen that I'm currently working on right now, yeah, that's what I did. So while I did have a rough idea of what I was looking for, I still provided like I wanted to be in space. So I provided an image that looks like this, you know, because this was art made back in the day of how people thought we were gonna live in the future, you know? That's what I wanted, the space aesthetic. But then like, I did end up drawing what I was looking for in my design, and this was like the little sketch that I made and such. And of course, like Nalem did, improvised a lot when it came to stretching out the piece, but then I also provided, you know, a second image of like what I was really looking for, like windows, planets, stars, hold on, you can't really see that, like futuristic paneling, more rounded than the furniture, and I made the furniture a little more boxy and stuff like that. Obviously the TV, shag carpet, bold colors for furniture and carpet, space outside, boxier couches, chairs with wood paneling, because the reference I provided in regards to that was legitimately interior from the 1960s. So wood paneling and boxier furniture was definitely like the theme that I was going for that. You can see in here, this was like definitely a direct reference. Very square furniture, and all of that. So they very much prefer references, as many references as you can provide when it comes to that. So, but that's kind of what I was looking for. And then I provided some examples of like futuristic art, like art that was actually drawn within the 1950s and 60s of what the future would look like growing up. And obviously they still had the 60s aesthetic, but with just some fun futuristic elements. So I provided art for that too. So yeah, lots of references, and trust me, they will not get tired of it. There is a guy that I follow, oh shit, what's his name? He's like an older guy, but when he was making a reference for his VTuber model, I follow him on Twitch. Who is he? What's his name? It starts with an A. But he's like he's an older guy, and he wanted an older model, and he made a whole PowerPoint presentation for the artists, and he posted it on Twitter, and a bunch of artists went into him saying like, yeah, I want this. Let me see. What is his name? What is his name? Hold on, let me scroll on my Twitter to see if I can find him. Hold on, give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm trying to... Oh my god, what is his name? Hold on. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna search up a keyword, see if I can find it there. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm trying to find it. I know it's here! Hold on. What is this dude's name? Oh my god. I am hardcore blanking. What is his name? Anyways, I'll find it later. But he made like a whole PowerPoint presentation over like kind of the vibe he wanted from the characters he wanted to reference off of. I'm gonna turn my fan on because my computer's hot a little bit. He wanted like the facial hair. He wanted he got examples for that, and the PowerPoint presentation was like the best thing. It was great. Butter, hello! How are you doing? I hope you're well. Let me see. I have missed a lot of stuff. So that's the plan for the next few weeks. Gather as many as I can, including poses. Yeah, exactly. The artists will definitely appreciate that, Sui, for sure. I have a whole folder of different eyes I've drawn. Fantastic. Love to see it. How's one of my favorite streamers? Aw, Butter, thank you. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Just missing the station wagon? Absolutely. I'm just ripping off System Shock, but it helps that I have an art book from it. Trying to get references outside of it again. Yeah, I mean, if anything, you can also take pictures of the art book, too. I can post what I got done in 3 hours in general if you want to see. That's why we have the general art tab, Colby, in the Discord, is so you guys can post your art and let me see what you guys have been doing outside of any Alaska art, so... Still going through references to send to my artist. The annoying part, it comes in waves, but it's awesome when you do find a piece that captures what you're trying to go for. Oh my god, yes! So when I'm trying to come up with ideas for, Alaska here, like 1.0 Alaska, because obviously I still want to utilize the design and everything, but Alaska 1.0 doesn't really have too much when it comes to aesthetics. I know you guys have mentioned that you think it's fantasy and blah 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 and blah, and that's not to discredit you guys for saying it's fantasy, but I was picturing like a more modern, futuristic look, I guess, from it. And so when I was really thinking about it, I was like, oh my god, what if I make the aesthetic around the design that Amaji and I made together and for the 1.0? And I was like, oh my god, what if we made it, and Amaji wasn't a part of this because Amaji's still on hiatus and everything, but I'm thinking like sci-fi brutalism a little bit. Like, could you imagine like the dark colors, which are like in the hair and the leggings and the shoes and the dark parts of the armbands and everything. But then the burst of color from like the brutalist aesthetic a little bit. There are some bursts of color in there, believe it or not. And so that's where I think the minimal teal, red, and bits of gold would really help in that. So I feel like brutalism would be a good aesthetic to lean towards for this design a little bit. It doesn't make sense, but like if you, like let me think about this for a bit. Oh, you've made Scan Sui? Fantastic. I'm gonna send 2 of my fan arts. You might hate me after the stream. Listen, are they NSFW? I hope that they're not. Why are you gonna hate me? Or why am I gonna hate you after that? Oh no. Don't make me hate you now. But yeah, I can picture a little bit of the sci-fi brutalism in this design a little bit. It is hard to see, but I have been pulling some references, actually, for ideas for that, and I have a whole ass website I've bookmarked. Let me go on my bookmarks real quick, hold on. Where is it? Hold on, where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Or you can like, hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's like a building in Dubai that I saw, and I was like, it's like an actual building, and it's so weird when it comes to like brutalism in there, but also like the fun pops of color in it. So I don't know. Hold on. Let me pull up the website. There it is. Hold on. This is the website that I found in terms of like the brutalism a little bit. It's like a headquarters in Dubai. But like, look at all these. Especially like here, especially like this. Oh dear, you can't see that. Especially like this one. You know what I mean? So yeah, the Axiom headquarters, like How dare headquarters, but but it doesn't look real. Like, I thought this was AI for a second. I think it's a real place, especially something like this one. I like this one, but yeah, like, it's an actual building, but like the brutalistic concrete I think would work. But then, like, for example, this one has blue and red on it, so it'd be like perfect, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. This is kind of the direction I was leaning towards a little bit, for like trying to come up with an actual design aesthetic for 1.0 Alaska. I started leaning towards a little bit of sci-fi brutalism a little bit, or like brutalistic architecture, which involves a lot of concrete and squares. But it can have pops of color in it, so that's what I like about it. Let her cook. Thank you. Something different. No, thinking about it, 1.0 also reminds me of... What is it? Bauhaus? Hold on. Ah. Oh. I think I see what you're, I think I see what you're going with. Hold on. Oh. I think I see what you're thinking about, Barry. I think I see it. I'm not ready to cross that bridge. That's okay. Sometimes we're not. None of us are ready to cross that bridge. You'd probably enjoy Deus Ex Universe art book. A lot of architecture in it that's similar. Yes, I feel like I came across some of those when I was looking up sci-fi brutalism for sure. So, but yeah, thank you for the reminder, for the heads up. For sure. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, sorry for the fan having to go off a little bit. The computer was getting a bit hot. Just a little bit. Honestly, this pattern that Amaji made in the undershirt here, stellar. I love it. I can never draw it, but it's so good. It's like that pop of detail that just needs to be there, I think, a little bit. It's simple, but I love it. You know, it does make me really happy, though, how much you guys do love the 1960s Alaska, for sure. The retrofuturism Alaska. That makes me happy, because it makes me know that I'm at least doing something right when I'm doing fun little redesigns. So, thank you. I do need to practice drawing this pattern a little more, for sure. Because I think it's the same thing all the way around. Like, I think it's like a mandala or something like that. Honestly, Deus Ex's fashion feels closer to what you're looking for, with a splash of Bauhaus fashion, design, and color. I feel like I know what you're trying to say here. I feel like I know. But I don't know. I feel like brutalism is something that can be experimented with quite a bit when it comes to design, especially sci-fi brutalism. I know a lot of people tend to incorporate like Deus Ex fashion or Deus Ex and then cyberpunk a little bit when it comes to that. We just listened to this. Can I just say, fun little fact, the song that's playing right now was like something I listened to it all the time in college, that whenever I listen to it anymore, all I think about is college. I had a lot of fun in college, so I mean, that's a good thing, but not gonna lie, some of the fashion I found looking up brutalist fashion looks like doing minimalist cyberpunk fused with an angry comforter. See, I think, like I said, I think you can pull, at least with fashion, I think you can pull the brutalist fashion a little bit and still manage to make it elegant in a way. And so I think, like, could you imagine like this Alaska in more of like a concrete heavy setting, like the setting that I just showed you a little bit, and then the little bits of blue and red, not on the skirt, but like maybe the collar here in the red, and maybe the earrings like just shining that brighter color in the dim, foggy light of the outside, the building and stuff like that. That's what I'm picturing, and I like it. You ever just sit in a weird position drawing for a while and hurt your back? Maybe I should stop shrimping. Oh no. Alright, I'm actually gonna switch screens here because I realized I have not saved yet. I've not saved this piece yet, and I know where it's gonna save, and I don't like where it saves. So I'm gonna move the folder. It's not that I mean, I showed you guys my folders once before when showing the references, but I prefer to have like all my other folders more private. So, not that there's anything bad in them, but you never know what I could spoil for future streams here. Give me a second. I'll put it here. Okay. Okay, we're good now. I understand the architecture aesthetic of brutalism more, but that just means I'm excited to see what you have in mind. It's just ideas floating around more than anything. My folders are all the default names along with like games, art stuff, stream stuff. I mean, yeah, but you guys don't need to invade my privacy like that. Oh, I need to pop my back. Hold on. Ugh. Okay. Let's get the face. I still don't exactly know how I want to draw the face. Let's see. I mean, this is just a sketch. So, yeah, I can merge these two together. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I need water. Okay. Forbidden Alaska folders. It's not like anything bad. Plans within plans, folders within folders. My music's just repeating again. Give me a second. This is like 3 times in a row we've listened. Hold on, let me find something fun to listen to. Give me a second. We'll listen to this. Sometimes YouTube just suddenly starts playing like the same few songs over and over again. I don't know why. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about doing the face here. Do I want to go more cartoony or a little more realistic? I love this song so much. This song's from ZZZ. It's Port Elpis. It always makes me happy listening to this song. Don't go too deep with folders. It'll create a folder that'll blue screen your PC if you open it. I used to do that in school to get out of doing work. What? That's a thing? Well, thankfully it's not that bad. Oh my gosh. Maybe they fixed it by now. That sounds terrifying. Google eyes time? Oh, you want more cartoony, like cartoony eyes then, I see. Hold on. You guys want more of the rounded eyes, I see. I can still make that. I can still make it work. Big eyes. If I can see when I'm drawing. Here, hold on. Like big eyes like Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus or something. Every time I draw eyes like this. I do say I really like how Pomni's eyes are in the Amazing Digital Circus animation. They're so... Well, honestly, everyone's very expressive, but for some reason, like, Pomni's eyes just make me so happy to see. Big eyes. And teeny nose. Listen, trust the process! Trust the process. Trust the process. Now, do I want a teeny nose? Teeny nose. Or teeny nose. Or teeny nose. I'm not sure. Ah. Why did my model freak out? That was weird. Huh. She's now friends with the Flatwoods monster. Leave 1.0 Alaska alone. I keep forgetting when I make eyes. I'm so used to drawing bangs for characters that I keep forgetting Alaska does not have bangs. Or we could go like a cute little nose like this. Oh my gosh. Make it very cartoony. No nose, just mouth. Oh my, mouth. Mouth. It should be something that's fixed by now. Long Past can have over 32,000 characters now. Well, thankfully I'm not 32,000 folders in. Little smile. Let's see. I'm gonna draw the eyebrows real quick to make it seem less scary. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna redo the face. I'm still gonna do the circle, I think. But maybe more of a smaller oval shape. Yeah, something like that. I don't like how that looks though. Give me a second. It's over 32,000! I'm just gonna Akira Toriyama Alaska. Oh my god. You've watched Natural Habitats. What? You watch Natural Habitat stuff too? What? Hold on. Let me get the line again. So, still the big bug eyes that you guys want, but... If I can match it, oh my gosh. Okay, we'll fix that. What am I be wearing?
What in lovely day.
Oh my god.
But alas, I am dehydration, so I must consume
I watched the Discovery
bread.
Channel once and was mentally scarred. Oh, if you haven't seen it, you should. Animal Facts with funny animated skits. Oh my gosh. The YouTube shorts? Yeah, I've seen them. I don't think I have. One was a chipmunk. Oh, wait! Duh! I do know that channel. Duh. I forgot what the channel name was called. I am so sorry. I forgot what the channel name was called, but I 100% watched them. Yes, you're right. I have watched those. I don't know why my brain was not processing that was the thing you were talking about. I am so dumb. But yeah, no, the mouth bit is freaking hilarious. Mouth. Or I think my other favorite one is like the bat who's in class and he takes a pack of gum and he starts chewing it, and the bird teacher is like, bat trick, and he stops chewing. Did you bring enough for the whole class? And he has enough for the whole class, but he just starts like putting it all in his mouth, and they're just like, seize him, and all of the other bird classmates start like attacking him. It's so funny. That's my favorite one. Bat trick. Did you bring enough for the whole class? It's one of my favorites. I want to see if I can find it, actually. Hold on. Give me a second. I told you, this was just gonna be like a stream, an art chatting stream, so I was not expecting to get a lot done today. Hold on. Or the axolotl one where it's like, I found scissors. That one's pretty funny. It's my lunch, it's a shaky star. I want to, now he's on you. I watched the Where is it? Oh my god. Hold on. Where is it? Where'd it go? I'm trying to find it. Give me a second. But the mouth one is also hilarious. I'm trying to find the one in particular. Hold on. Where'd it go? It has disappeared on me. Where'd it go? Huh. Where'd it go? Hold on. Hold on. I need to find it. Give me a second. I need to find it now. Hold on. Oh, where is it? I can't find it, guys. I can't. Ooh. Where'd it go? I can't find it. I know it's here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. Where'd it go? But yeah, this whole channel's really flippin' funny. Oh, there it is. There it is, I found it. Hold on. Shut up. Shut up, music. Let me get to it real quick. Hold on. No. I keep forgetting how shorts work half the time. Okay. I keep forgetting how shorts work half the time and that they just keep going for no reason. Okay. This one's like my favorite from the natural habitat. Oh no. Hold on.
Patrick? Did you bring enough for the whole class? Seize him.
It's so dumb, but I love it so much. the little seize him. It's so good. It's so funny. I love it so much. Oh dear. Hold on. There's another one that I found that's really funny. I guess I don't need to keep hiding it every single time, but this one's not as far from the start of it. Well, maybe it is. I actually don't know where it's going. Oh wait. Hold on. Is this one? It's the little Hold on. I fucked up. Give me a second, I fucked up. There it is. It's this one. Okay, so it says koala diet consists mostly of eucalyptus, but they only recognize the leaves as food when on a branch. So...
Excuse me. Just wondering when my order's gonna be out.
Oh, did you want to order something else?
No, just waiting for my salad. It's been like 20 minutes since I ordered it.
What do you mean? It's right there.
I think I know there's food right in front of me, mate.
Wait, it looks like they're bringing it out now.
The little it's so funny. I love it so much. Oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh. And then this is the other one I'm talking about. You guys have probably seen this one, actually. Hold on. This is like, so it says axolotls are able to regrow their limbs, tail, gills, brain, and heart in just a few weeks. So that's what this one's about.
David, can you come here for a minute?
Oh no. Emily, what did you do to your gills?
I found scissors.
I found
Give me
scissors.
those. These are not toys.
Emily, where's your baby brother? Oh my god.
It's fine. It's just his arms and a leg. They'll grow back.
But we're taking pictures tomorrow.
No problem. We'll just, there. Now they're evened out.
Mazel tov.
That's his foot, Emily.
I love it. It's so good. I like the axolotl mariachi one. Oh, wait, I think I know the one you're talking about. Wait. Hold on. I don't think I need to, like, make it disappear and come back. I'm trying to... I think we can just do this. So I have it as latest, but I'm trying to see if maybe we can find, like, the more popular ones or so. Oh, this one. I like this. I think this one's pretty funny.
You know, I've always been able to snap with this hand, but I can't snap with this hand. I guess it's just one of those things where... I think I got it.
Nice job.
Nice job. The axolotl. Yes, the axolotl. There's so many axolotl ones in here. I love it. It's like the minute we got the one axolotl is perfect. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, and they had the mouth plush and everything. Hold on. Which one am I thinking of? Oh, are you talking about this one? Sona, are you talking about this one? Oh.
Oh, I thought that was a real skeleton for a second.
Oh, thank you.
Not the band. The little mariachi band.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
What stop is this? What stop is this?
That one, I forgot how wild that one was. What stop is this? Now we're just watching shorts for like no reason. Oh my god, which one am I thinking of that's like really, really funny? Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, this one! Oh my god.
Mom, Dad, I had a nightmare that Robert was trying to hurt me.
Oh, sweetie, Robert's your twin brother. He would never hurt you.
I also had the bad dreams, Mommy.
Oh, both my poor boys. Daddy's gonna
What
take
is
you
it?
back to bed, and I promise I'll have pancakes for you both in the morning.
I don't want to be alone with him.
And I don't want to be up in 2 hours to go to work. But sometimes one person wants to focus on their music career, and another person wants to have kids.
Good night, Papa.
Good night, boys.
More pancake for me.
So threatening, I love it! I love the platypus ones too. Oh, the platypus ones are so good. Oh my god. Oh, this one's so unnerving, but man, I love it so much. Which one is a good platypus one? Is it this one?
Yeah, just a routine inspection. Just gotta look around a little bit.
Ugh.
Same old here. And everything seems pretty typical.
Is there something on my face? Why am I blue? Does everyone glow blue? What does blue mean?
What does blue mean?
What does blue mean?
Yeah, just a routine inspection.
The
Just gotta-
illuminated sobbing, it's so good.
Yeah, just a routine.
This channel's so good. The illuminated sobbing, it's so good. It's crazy. I love this channel. The platypus glowing in ultraviolet. Yep, no, they can't figure out why, but gosh darn it, they do it. What does blue mean? Oh, it's so good. It's so funny. Oh, I actually need to get back in doing, like, we need to be productive in some way. Like, a little bit, but yeah. Platypuses, man. Is it? Platypie? Platypuses? Platypie? I don't know. So do scorpions, if you're ever in the desert and have to watch out for them. Good to know. I'll make sure to pack a UV light if ever I'm going into the desert. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am yawning from that for no reason. But, oh my god. Yeah, I love it! Okay, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with the nose. So, let me get some eyebrows real quick, hold on. Ugh. I guess I don't need to make the eyebrows as pronounced in this more cartoony form. I guess I could just make them a little more fun. I border... No, you didn't! No, you didn't, Colby! I was making a joke! Oh my goodness, I was making a joke! You're not being boring, I promise! I'd said that I just really needed to focus on the art a little bit. Like, we took some time to watch some of those shorts, and while they are funny, I do this. We're still in the art tag. We're still in the art category, so I gotta make sure that I'm abiding by it a little bit, at least a little bit today. But no, you didn't bore me or anything. Don't say that. Don't you dare say that. That's so rude. Let's see. Okay. I still don't know. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what I want to do for the nose. So we'll add a little thing here for the time being. Well, nah. I don't know what I want. Do I want a nose like this? Or a little button nose? Little button nose, look at it. Aww. Little button nose. I like it. It's so weird to shape it a little bit because of the eyes being as big as they are. Okay, so how big do I want the eyes to be? Or do I want them smaller? Small. Just small. Let's see. Maybe if we add some of the eyelashes, that'll help. The large eyes would make the nose bridge very slender. Yeah. I mean, I do have kind of a slender nose. At least my model does. I kind of liked it. I'll keep it. I think that's a cute little face. I like it. Well, I mean, it's not little, but it's a cute face. I think I like it one way or another. Okay, so now we have to compensate for the large eyes, the less room on the forehead. Ugh. I can't get this side for some reason today. Sometimes that helps. Just overshooting it a little bit and erasing what you don't need. I'm not a big fan of how this is turning out, actually. Okay, maybe if we get like all the hair in, this will help a little bit. Let me move. That's making the hair super long. It's only just barely. I don't know. I just don't like it all that much. What if I remove the face? Maybe I might have to change the face. Maybe I do need to make the eyes a bit smaller. Oh, I like the song. Yeah, I don't like the face. We're scrapping it, hold on. We're scrapping the face and we're starting over. Ugh. Okay, let me fix this. I wonder if I should match it a little more to my... to the model a little bit. And have it maybe a little more angular. Or at least just make the eyes a little smaller, I think. Again, this I guess is just more of a sketchy thing. What do you mean slender noses is the new creepypasta idea? Are you making like a creepypasta? Or something? Slender nose? Are you making fun of how I draw my noses? Did I do the angular eyes here? I did. Okay. Oops. That's not my eraser. That was weird. was weird. Been working on some manga ideas. Gotcha. Am I like really far behind or something? Because I feel like I asked that a while ago, and I feel kind of bad if I've been lagging behind and didn't even realize. Let me know if I'm falling behind. Let me know if the lag's bad on stream or anything. I just asked about lag. Because it's a couple seconds behind, I guess. Well, sorry for the lag then. I didn't realize I was lagging. Well, I don't know what to do then. Whoops. Okay. Hold on. YouTube's doing that thing again. Give me a second. We just listened to this song. It keeps repeating like the same 3 songs over and over again. Let me change it. What should we change it to? What's a song that it just never plays on in the shuffle? We haven't heard this song in a hot minute. I always like this song. How do I want to draw the eyes? I never know what to do for noses. Just make a dot or I just make a dot or a tiny triangle. Yeah, but I want to show that the nose is longer. I know some people connect the eyebrow to the nose sometimes as like a stylistic choice. But I don't know how that looks with this. Eh. Time to go to sleep, back to work tomorrow. Have a good stream. Thank you for staying as long as you did, Sui. You have a good one. We'll see you in the next stream you hop in on next time. So have a good one. We'll see you later. But get some good, well-deserved rest and good luck with the reference sheet. Good luck with getting that all ready to go. I believe in you. I believe. Eh. No! What is it doing? There it is. Rarely draw the bridge unless it's looking to the side. Yeah, but I like my little more cartoony stylistic choices a little bit. I mean, it's kind of cool. I kind of like it, honestly. What? What? Hey, Sui! Thank you so much for the giving the gifted sub. I'm sorry the notification didn't work. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. But whoever received the gifted sub, make sure that you say thank you to Sui if you're in here. But that's so sweet of you. Thank you for doing that. Aww. Thank you. Oh, I have an idea. Nah. No. Okay, I didn't like that as much as I thought I would. I kind of like that, actually. Maybe a little bit. Nah. I kind of like that. Small nose. I got an hour left. Ugh. Does anyone else, like, end up drawing the whole thing, even though it might be covered a lot of the time, just because it's easier for you to just draw and erase rather than figure out how it looks by memory? That's me all the time. Nope. was that help
What
for?
a lovely day.
Yeah.
But alas, I am dehydrated.
It's just easier.
So I must consume drink.
Hi again, son. Okay. Okay. Okay, now let's try to get the hair again. Seems like whenever I try to do any drawing, the style always comes out a little different, which I mean I'm okay with. No, I'll hold off on doing like the eye colors and stuff later. Okay. There's something weird, like I can't seem to get the hair the way I want it to. Hey Yui, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am struggling with hair today, but we're doing all right. I hope you're well. I kind of want it, like, you know, going with the small movement there. Doing well? Yay, that's good to hear. That's great to hear. I'm glad that you're doing all right. Has nerves of steel. What, with the jump scare? Well, the jump scare wasn't that bad. And I wasn't really explaining anything, so it wasn't like I lost my train of thought anywhere either. Maybe I should tone down the hair movement a little bit. But yeah, we're having a bit of a chill day today, I think. I don't think we're gonna be on much longer, however. because I also have D&D tonight, and also I'm not fully sold on this yet. Maybe I need to just do, like, trust the process, but I'm really not liking how this is turning out today. But sometimes art streams are a bit of a flop. I've had plenty of those before. Gonna roll some nat 20s. I sure as hell hope so. At least this one shot, or it's not even a one shot anymore, it's just kind of like a campaign that we do when we can't do our typical campaigns because people aren't available. And so, that one's way more lighthearted, so I've been having a lot of fun with that one. I've been having so much fun with that one. Okay, I like this. I need to learn, like, the actual lyrics for that song. Oh, if only I could pronounce Japanese well, though. I feel like I mess up quite a bit when I try to pronounce Japanese. Some of mine are just me sketching for an hour and never finish anything. Bold of you to assume that is not me outside of streaming. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's be real. Alaska isn't gonna roll above a 4 and we'll try to push and pull for 10 minutes. Let's push a pull door for 10 minutes! Yo! I'm not that bad! Roll perception to see if door sign says push or pull. Oh man. Wow, you guys don't even know my character. So rude. But, yeah, at least it's more of a lighthearted campaign. My character is crushing on a guard pretty hard, though, and so in an attempt to flirt, she ended up offering to teach, because he's like the head guard for the city and everything, and I'm like, well, I can teach them how to monster hunt and stuff, because they only really know how to protect the city from inside the walls, so like if a creature comes inside the walls, they wouldn't be as prepared, and so I was like, well, I can teach them, and that's her way of flirting. It's so funny. She's a mess, man. I love her. I will say starting the 26th, I may not be able to stream on Saturdays anymore, so just as a heads up, we'll have to find another time for date everything and stuff like that. I might have to do, like, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday streams from here on out, maybe, so we'll have to see for that. But I'll keep you guys posted, for sure. But yeah, I'm in a lot of D&D campaigns right now. Unfortunately, one of them we haven't been able to do much on on some days. It'll be like, yeah, it's happening, and then something comes up and it's like, oh, it's not happening, and hey, shit happens. I totally get it. But yeah, I haven't had a stream that day in a hot minute. So, and then Sunday evenings I also have D&D too, which is why I stream so early in the day, or at least in the early afternoon and such. So, yeah, that's why, in case you're ever curious as to why I stream when I do. We literally just listened to this song! YouTube, how shit is your randomizer this time? Oh my god. Why is this so bad today? Give me a sec, chat. Hold on. We literally just listened to this song. This is like the 4th time I've had to do this today. YouTube's just freaking out. I think YouTube's on its last limb today. I'm gonna turn the fan back on. There we go. I remember from Baldur's Gate that you had a gnome, I think. Yeah, I based my Baldur's Gate character off my first ever D&D character. Her name was Alva. She was a gnome monk, and she was like a folk hero kind of focus and everything, and she is so sweet. I love her, and she's also in a relationship with an NPC. I know. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Okay. So let me... There we go. There we go. That looks much better. Okay. We're not done just yet, either. Speaking of random, my haircut cost me $50 at a salon. Yeah, salons are a little different. I know I've had to pay some pretty... I got lucky. My hairdresser back when I lived with my parents gave me so many discounts that when I went to a different hair salon here, it was like twice as expensive. I was like, oh my god. And then I did some research and I'm like, oh my god, these are the regular prices. It was like I got spoiled. But I'm not driving 3 hours just to get a haircut, you know? So... But yeah, I know that pain. I know it all too well. Keep the eyes over top because I like how the eyeliner looks. So we'll keep the face. Okay. Okay. Alaska, she can't handle being flirted with, but will flirt with everyone's NPC. Listen. Bold of you to assume I'm still not flustered when I do it, even though it's for shits and giggles. Roll a charisma to flirt. instantly gets pimple on nose. No, no. That poor lucky card. Well, you gotta understand, I'm not being Alaska during that. I'm being a completely different character. Her name is Minari, and she's a Kalish Star Ranger. And she's like 6'2". She's tall, and she's my first ever ranger character, and honestly, she's been a blast. Her main thing is hating dragons. She hates them. Because that's her, like, specialty, is hunting dragons and draconic beings and stuff like that. And, yeah, she's like, down with dragons! Flumps are clearly the superior beings! I'm not kidding. Wish it were me. What? Anyways? No, don't. But, nah, she's a bit of a hot mess, and I love her. She's one of my more chaotic characters, and she's so fun to just be a little bit chaotic. Like, still there when you need her, but definitely she doesn't know what she's doing half the time. And then when she tried to flirt with the guards, she ended up, like, offering to train the guards, too. So it was like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Like the weirdo she is. But I love her. I have a lot of fun with this campaign and everything, and a bunch of the people who are in this one are going to be in the campaign that I'm going to be doing on the 26th. So I am so excited to be a part of that, because they've all been so fun with the role-playing aspect that I'm so excited. I can't wait. And that's where I have my more angsty character, my angsty wizard character. I can finally use him for a change. I'm so excited. But okay. How's this looking so far? I like how I did the hair. I will admit, I like how I did the hair. Let me see something. Hold on. There we go. A little better. A little nicer. Apparently I'm adding a lot in hair details for some reason today. Okay. I had an evil character once. Yeah, no, I don't think my angsty character's evil per se, but his whole shtick... I mentioned this yesterday. His whole shtick is regarding, like, it's heavily based off of the comic His Face All Red. And so he ends up, like, murdering his brother, so he's very selfish. He's a very selfish character. He's a Haunted One wizard, so I'm excited to utilize him. But he doesn't know who's haunting him. So, fun times all around. Well, I got nothing done today. I mean, I got something done today, but I didn't do, like, anything today. I am not a fast drawer at all. Because if I do anything else, I really only have a half hour until I need to leave anyway. You guys just want to have a shorter stream today, I think. Yeah, I I think we can do that. I do kind of like how this one turned out, actually. I might do some touch-ups and maybe do the line art for it later, but yeah, I don't think it's that bad, actually. So I think I just need to figure out the style and the direction I'm going with it. Maybe I might try it again and maybe really lean towards the cartoony once I see how the line art works for this, but I think for now I think I'm going to just kind of chill out for the rest of the time and calmly make my dinner, so I'm not rushing to make my dinner, I think. So, but yeah, today was just a chatty, sketchy stream kind of day. Nothing too much, I think, but no problem. Thanks for the fun stream. Looks good. Thank you, Barry. I like it. Have a good night and thanks for stream. Have a good... You guys make it sound like don't leave yet. I want to see if we can raid into somebody. But thank you guys for sticking around. I appreciate it. I know it's a little weird and everything. Like, it's kind of blah, but yeah, I think let's go raid into somebody today. Oh, right? What do you mean? Oh, right. I want to raid into somebody today. Because funny enough, guess someone is finally who I'm following is finally playing Date Everything. So, it's Zari, and I wanna raid Zarithia. So we're gonna raid Zari. Man, I can't believe she's gone. Don't make it sound don't make it sound like I'm dead. I'm still here. I can hear the sound of her voice. No, we'll raid Zari here, but yeah, so Zari's playing Date Everything, so we'll get into the Date Everything shenanigans and everything. But thank you guys for sticking around as long as you did. I'm sorry today was just more of a just chatting kind of bullshit kind of day. Maybe next art stream that I do, I'll be a little more on it in terms of having something ready, I guess. But today was just very chill and nothing too bad, so yeah. And then we're gonna raid Zari and judge Zari based on her pick of who she's attracted to in that game. But no, seriously, thank you guys so much. I love and appreciate every single one of you, and go say hi and support Zari. She's awesome, makes amazing impressions, and deserves everything, and a bag of chips. So, yeah, I don't really have too much else to say. Thank you again. Sorry for the lack of art today, but we still did some art. But thanks again. I'll hopefully get a schedule out Monday for next week. And look forward to it. So I love and appreciate all of you, and have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you all later. So bye.